Students, here I Priya Sacha welcome you again in my online Pathshala for class 7th. In the previous video, I told you about division of decimals. Now today I am going to discuss with you decimals in daily life. Before starting, I would suggest you all to please like and subscribe this channel so whenever I upload my next video, you will get the notification for that. Don't forget to write your name, class and section in comment box for daily attendance. Now come to the topic decimals in daily life. We use decimals every day while dealing with money, weight, length, etc. Decimal numbers are used in situations where more precision is required. Then the whole numbers can provide, for example, when we calculate our weight on the weighing machine, we do not always find the weight equal to a whole number on the scale. In order to know our exact weight, we must understand what the decimal value on the scale means. This section deals with the concept of decimals in some important field of our daily life. First field is denoting the value of currency. You know, our currency is rupee. So in many situations when we have to convert paisa into rupee, suppose we go to the local shop to buy 500 gram of turmeric, when 1 kg turmeric cost is rupees 51. Clear? So how much money we will hand over to shopkeeper? We divide 51. We simply divide 51 by 2. So is equals to 25.5. Clear? So we must understand what 25.5 means in terms of rupees. Clear? Let us learn this with the help of a simple example. Like rupees 1 is equals to 100 paisa. 1 paisa is equals to rupees 1 upon 100. These relation you have to learn. Clear beta? Now for example converting 165 paisa to rupees. You have to convert, if you have to convert 165 paisa to rupees. So 1 paisa is equals to 1 upon 100 rupees. So what about 165 paisa? I told you when one less quantity is given and we have to find out for more quantity. So for more we have to multiply. So 1 upon 100 we will multiply it with 165. So what we will write? 165 by 100. Clear? Now we have to divide 165 by 100. So when we will divide 100, two zeros. So where we have to put decimal? 2 place on left hand side. Clear? So write 1, 2. So what will be the answer? 1.65 rupees will be the answer. Is it clear? Now next is measuring length. While measuring the length of a table with a meter scale, the length may not be a whole number. It may lie between two graduations on the meter scale. In such situations, the decimal number are used for conversion of units. We know 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meters. 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter. 1 centimeter is equals to 10 millimeter. Clear? That we know already. Clear? So by taking an example, converting 276 centimeter into meter. But we know the relation between 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter. So first you have to convert 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter will be equals to 1 upon 100 meter. Clear? So here 1 centimeter is equals to 1 upon 100 meters. Clear? So you have to find out for 276 centimeter. So 276 centimeter will be 276 by 100 meters. Now convert again, divided by 100. So you have to put decimal from the left hand side after 2 place. So 1 2, answer will be 2.76 meters. Hope you understand. Now next is use of decimal to represent the weight. Weight means mass. Here in that case we use decimal numbers while dealing with weight also. For example, when we buy a watermelon, it cannot be always in whole number. It can be less than 2 kilogram but more than 1 kg. Clear? In such situations, the shopkeeper has to calculate how much to charge for a watermelon based on its weight. As we know, 1 kilogram is equals to 1000 grams. 1 gram is equals to 1000 milligrams. So just by taking an example, it will be more clear to you. Converting 250 gram to kilogram. Here 1 kilogram is equals to 1000 grams. But we have to convert grams into kilograms. Clear? So 1 gram is equals to 1 upon 1000 kilogram. So what about 250 grams? 250 gram is equals to 250 upon 1000 kilograms. Now you have to solve and you will get the answer. How we will divide? Here in denominator 3 zeros are there. So in numerator after 3 place you have to put decimal. So what will come is equals to 0.250. 0.250 kilogram will be the answer. Is it clear? Now next is measuring liquids capacity. Relations between the different units for measuring liquids are as follows. 1000 milliliter is equals to 1 liter. Or you can say 1 liter is equals to 1000 milliliter. And 1 kiloliter is equals to 1 cubic meter. Clear? These two relations you have to learn. Clear beta? So for example, converting 5 liters and 40 milliliters into liters. Now here you have to convert 5 liter and 40 milliliter into liters. Clear? So what you will write here, 1 liter is equals to 1000 milliliters. 1 liter is equals to 1000 milliliters. So 1 milliliter is equals to 1 upon 1000 liters. That relation also you have to learn, or you can find out with using this relation. Clear? Now 1 milliliter is equals to 1 upon 1000 liters. So now convert this 40 milliliters. Here they are saying converting 5 liters and 40 milliliters plus 40 milliliters, you can write as 40 upon 1000 liters. Clear? So what you will write, 5 liters plus 40 upon 1000 liters, just convert into decimal. What you will write, there are 3 zeros in denominator. So when you will solve, 0.040 liter you will write. Yeah, because 3 zeros in denominator, so after 3 place you have to put decimal, but there are only 2 place, so 1 0 you have to increase here and then put decimal. So it will be 0.040 liters. Now add both are liters, same unit, so you can simply add. So when you will add 5.0 040 liters will be the answer. Is it clear? Now I am giving you some numericals related to these concept only. Clear? Decimals in daily life. So from exercise 2E you have to solve question number 17, 18, 19, 20. These 4 numericals, even parts only. Clear? Do in notebook. If any query, any doubt, then you can write in comment section. Clear? And description of this home task is also available. PDF of this home task is also available in description below. Clear? Okay beta, bye bye.